The Roadless Rule is setting up Santa Barbara to basically be the next Palisades. And if all of you watching this could tag Spencer Pratt about this, I think he's going to want to hear this. I recently read this article in the Santa Barbara Independent that was encouraging its readers to submit a comment on the Roadless Rule because of how this might affect the Los Padres National Forest. I was intrigued by this statement that was made by a spokesperson from Los Padres Forest Watch who argued that the Roadless Rule does not stand in the way of fuel reduction or fire management, noting that the Forest Service has approved multiple projects in roadless areas of the Los Padres National Forest. So I clicked on that link and it took me here. Whoa, Uno reverse, you got me. It turns out the Forest Service is not approving these vegetation removal projects because of opposition from these 91 environmental groups. This is the name of the project they're opposing. And these are the kinds of activities they want to do on this project. We've got strategic fuel breaks, road and motorized trail defense zones, property boundary defense zones, and building defense zones around administrative, recreation, and communication sites. And these are the methods they're proposing to use to accomplish those treatments. We've got mechanical thinning, hand thinning, chipping and grinding, piling and burning, mastication, mowing and weed whipping, prescribed fire, targeted grazing, and planting and seeding. What you'll notice is not on there is clear cutting or any form of commercial logging. The spokesperson for the Forest Service even said that they can't sell these trees. There are no mills in the area, and they usually have to pay people to take away the wood. This project originally started off being 240,000 acres, and you can see here all this area shaded in yellow, and those yellow lines were going to be the fuel breaks and road treatments. That was the original size, 240,000 acres. These 91 environmental groups opposed it, and so the Forest Service came back and reduced it to 90,000 acres, so now they're only proposing to treat these areas in purple. They want to see the project reduced by an additional 83%. And again, here's the Forest Service reiterating that they're not removing the larger diameter, mature, old growth type trees. They want to promote those large trees. They're just trying to do some active management on this landscape. And the difference between this map and this map is that they basically removed all of the areas that were in the designated roadless area of the Los Padres National Forest. So the real purpose of the Roadless Rule is to give groups like this a reason to delay and block forest management projects. And it's working pretty good because the parts of the forest they were supposed to treat through this Wildfire Risk Reduction Program already burned up in the Gifford fire that burned this summer. So let's tell the Forest Service to rescind the Roadless Rule so they can manage our forests.